Aquarius, what I'm hearing for you for May is a really big deal, okay? It's huge. Who is this Aquarius? Some of you are getting ready to make complete changes, absolutely, in the month of May that are going to show in the month or June, but let's take a look a little bit deeper. Let's look at the sun, moon, rising sign, wherever Aquarius is really in your chart. And remember, this is a guided message reading. This isn't straight tarot. I bring you whatever comes through me. I hear it, see it, feel it, and I'm presenting it to you. Let's make it be to where it's a benefit, because that's where we are in May. The card that came out for you, Aquarius, is actually beautiful, and I'm a fellow Aquarian. It's about moving forward. Now, a lot of you have been working very diligently. You've already made changes. Maybe you made them in January, or exaggerated, enhanced them, or completely revamped everything. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've not been consistent over the last, because I've been doing the same thing. So there's this beautiful energy of leaping forward, and it's kind of like I see Aquarius leaping forward, and then I see people cheering, and I see people sneering at you as well, out of spite, out of jealousy. You're used to that, right? Let me know if you're used to that. And then there's this beautiful mind, body, and spirit energy coming from Aquarius that is going to, it just represents that you are completely aligned. And that is where this golden metaphysical umbrella is going to wrap itself around you, where it's not protection. It's not like, oh, I'm protecting myself with golden light, although you are, and you should. I hope you do. If you don't know how to, then leave a comment. I will put together something in one of my memberships, and we'll talk about it in depth in that membership. YouTube membership is for tarot and the guided messages. ascendingsoulsjourney.com. That is for soul's growth. So there's this really amazing energy coming through that is saying this forward move in motion is something you've been waiting for some of you, maybe 8 months. It could be 8 years. I don't feel it's 8 weeks. I think it's way beyond that. Let me know if this is you. This is a movement that you have been planning, meticulously planning. And I hear the word emphasize meticulous. So let me know if that resonates with one of you, because it does. I connect to the people who are watching this, period. So this is like a little drip, like a drip, one drop of a step, like a stepping stone. You get one drip of whatever you're working on. Now, it could be very clear and say this is water for some of you, but I feel it has everything to do with your life in general, your foundation. Now, we're going to take a good look at your foundation, because there's something brewing there. I'm going to bring this back a little bit to the old one. Let me know if you like this or the new one better, where it just flows through and I don't break it down at all. There's this energy of your, it has everything to do with your foundation, whether you're getting into a relationship, out of a relationship, romantic or otherwise. There is this sense of feeling very grounded in your energy field. Now, you have the card of transformation. Okay, this is an ending and a transformation. You are making the jump. If you've been with me a while, Aquarius, you've heard me talking about being on the bridge. I'm the person who is the architect, but I walk people across the bridge, and eventually I will stop and I won't come back and bring any more people. I hope that makes sense to you, because we have to change, we have to grow, we have to move, and that's exactly what you're doing. And this is amazing energy for you. I love this. This is the right time. If you are on ascendingsoulsjourney.com through Substack, that's where my website is right now. I wrote what would I write? It's about the ram and the bull. Read that, because that's what's going on right now. You've got the ram who's, arrogant, and I have Aries rising and I'm married an Aries. He's so like that. I'm not, but that's not true. Everybody has arrogance. Aquarius, this is that arrogant energy, a little bit cockiness, a little bit over exaggerating, but yet it's not completely wrong. It's not irrational. It's somebody in a higher vibrating state that is saying, I got it. I figured it out. I know what to do. I want you. I'm going to give you this opportunity. It's like they've got it figured out. But then we have Taurus energy over here. These are the energy shifts that we're feeling. Okay, these aren't people. Then we have Taurus energy over here that is saying, I am holding tight. I am not going to move. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to do it. Now, you can look at it in the outside world exactly the same way. The Aries ram and the Taurus bull. Boom. And that's where we're at. And you're going to see a lot of people getting upset. So make sure that when you are dealing with anybody, especially if they're asking for a favor, that there's this that nasty energy is gone, because you want to make sure you're giving to the right people. You spent most of your life, a lot of you have spent most of your life giving to the wrong people. Now it's completely different. It's not even a withdrawal. This is, I trust myself enough to make a decision whether or not you and I can do whatever it is together. This has everything to do with your foundation, because I feel that there is somebody coming in. Let me pull a card on this. I feel somebody's going to come in, knock, knock, knock. They may show up in person and actually want something from Aquarius. And I feel it's money, but let's see what this card says for you guys. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's going to come in. Now, this is what I was just talking about. Aquarius, this is somebody coming in and they are not necessarily going to tell you the whole truth. But when people are angry, they blurt things out and they don't necessarily mean it. They're angry in the moment. They're irrational. They're agitated, and then once they calm down, they say, oh, I didn't mean that. I really, over exaggerated. Whoever this is, you got to watch them like a hawk. You got somebody coming in and I feel they're going to take everything they can. One drop, one step. Make certain as you go forward, because you've come so far to ever have anything turn around. And this is probably the person with the sneering that I see in the vision. Now, there's a lot of visionary messages here for you, Aquarius. A lot of them. I'm seeing snowflakes. I'm seeing all kinds of stuff. I'm seeing the pyramids in Egypt. And I'm seeing a ring. I feel like it may be a circle, like where we train animals in the circle. It could be, there's nothing in it. It isn't closed. It's not a dome. It's a ring. So it looks like a training ring. We'll see how these visions pop in. They're nothing really major right now, but it may have something to do with your foundation. Let us know if that is you, in case they don't pop back up again, and then you can say, oh, that's mine, and listen to this message. What is coming through is whatever this vision has to do with in your life, it is moving into relationships. So we looked at your foundation and said, whoa, making certain that, sorry, my cards keep falling down, making sure that you're solid. And it doesn't mean you have to have tons of money in the bank. It doesn't mean you have to own property. It means that you are on track. You are getting the drops in. You are moving forward with all of the information. Some of you need to seek a financial advisor. It is imperative that you seek a financial advisor, especially when it comes to anybody dealing with family or the legal ramifications, the legal documents that have to do with another family member. I have several clients. I wonder how many of you and how well you are doing in that, because this is saying you're getting ready to do really well. All right, when it comes to relationships, the healing, the ending, the new beginning, some of you are ending through this old energy is like, who wants it? It's so weighted down and irritating. It's a constant, like a little bug, just going deep, 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 deep. And it's like it just irritates, and that's the energy that's been going on. And then all of a sudden you want to sleep, and then all of a sudden you want to, okay, and I'm going to talk about that in a bigger video for all zodiac signs, so watch that. Should post Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. The Sun card is here. When it comes to relationships, everything is changing for you. This is saying the mind, body, and soul, everything's in alignment. You are connected above, as above, so below. This is your time right now. Whether you are actually going to stand up and show somebody, talk about it, or take the initial action to present yourself to others in this situation that you're dealing with when it comes to a relationship. This may be romantic, and some of you are just mending fences with people that you walked away, or just silently divided. A silent separation, no explanation. It's like, did they even get my email? How many of you had that happen? A lot. And now everything is going to start rolling back in again. So the Sun is saying, you're healed, baby. You've done the work. And if you've done the work, then this may be a little irritating for you to watch these kind of messages. Join me on cozyology.com. I'll put it in the description box below. It's a new one for you guys. It's for people who already know what's going, people who are starting over, women's wellness. That is exactly what we're looking at. Aquarius is very, very important as we look at you as an individual to say what you mean what you say. Not that you don't normally, but it's important. So if you are talking, let's just say you are a nutritionist and you're eating chocolate ding dongs and donuts and all the things that we know are really, really bad for us. It's not even the sugar, it's what else is in it. If you're eating these things on a regular basis, but presenting yourself and telling clients don't do that, that's going to be a conflict, and it will be discovered between May and June, whatever it is. Okay, so you're going to start seeing people who are not practicing what they preach. Okay, and you're going to spot it. But here's the difference of what I'm being guided to tell you, Aquarius, is that what I'm seeing is people are going to tell you, you're going to realize it, but you're not going to say a word to anybody. It's like, it's not my business. It's not my business. I'm not going to get into it. Because for years of getting involved into other people's lives and fixing it for them, trying to be nice, and they treat you like shit, or don't show appreciation or gratitude, you're like, well, I'm not going to do it anymore. If they want it, they'll come to me and ask. That is a healthy way to do it. Offer, I'm here if you need me, and let it go. If they come, that's their choice. And if they don't, that's their choice, right? So I just feel like this beautiful energy in Aquarius is really opening up, and it's really in your heart chakra. Now, some of you, this is about love. This is about your relationships in general, but it's also about self-love. The relationship with you is what I'm talking about. So we have a multitude of different relationships going on. You're stepping out of it's not a shadow. You've already done the shadow work. You're stepping out of a chosen closet, a chosen hiding place. You sequestered yourself. You pulled yourself back. You stopped sharing information. You stopped doing whatever you were doing. And that is what is changing everything, because that was all self-love that you did. Without that self-love, that self-respect, we can't go any further, right? But you are. Oh, you definitely are. Complete transformation, all the healing's done, and this is where you're going. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Now I'm going to pull another card for you as we really look at the latter part. I'm going to look at your, this is just general. It's not necessarily foundational, though it could fall in there, a relationship. What I'm getting is that some of you are, I keep hearing property, property, property. Now, I know there's a lot of scuttlebutt out there about property, and there is a big change, and it is going to grow. By September, it will be a completely different realm of what's out there, and I feel that's even a little bit too late. I think it's more like the end of July, early August. There's something definitely going on and something being hidden from you when it comes to a piece of property. This could be a property that you own, a property you want to buy. It may be somebody that you know, it may be somebody that you don't. But what I'm getting is somebody is hiding from you something very important. It has to do with the dollars. I see dollar amount. This is already taking place. Remember, if you've been with me a while, when I look here, this is past, present, future, and this is in the ethers. It hasn't even come down yet. That's why my eyes move. So when you see me looking here, this is something that has already happened and still carrying into your present. So this is something you're familiar with, and it's time for you to take action towards this. And you actually had two cards fall out. This little card is talking about that Aries energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual, perhaps, but this is a person making one step to make that change. Whoever is on the other side, I feel, is the one going to make that step. Now, the other card is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a piece of solid foundation, a piece of property. It's something to call my own. I just want my own piece of this. I want my own home. I want my own trailer. I want my own whatever it is. And some of you, it might be an island. But this is, I highly doubt that, because this isn't about the, oh, what I'm hearing, this is about modifying the way that you live your life. It's like living in a smaller, downsizing, upgrading. I feel for a lot of you, it's more minimalistic. And that's who a lot of you really are. It doesn't mean you don't like the fine things, but you don't need as many and you don't need it as big. It's more you. This is going to be very, very, very good. Now, as we go forward, I'm going to give you that guided message right now that I've been giving you for so many years. And that'll be in the monthly message to the zodiac signs that get their monthly messages. This is a turning point for our Aquarians, a turning point that is going to actually lead you into this new endeavor. It isn't about making a judgment call or making a final decision. It is about making a decision to move through this energy. As we move into June and July, it's going to feel a little bit tighter, a little bit more restriction around us. Has everything to do with the energy shifting, the planet shifting. Everything is changing, and sometimes it'll knock you on your booty and sometimes it'll pick you up. Some of it has nothing to do with astrology. It has everything to do with everything human-wise on earth. So there's all these things taking place, and through this you have these two cards that fell out. Now you have the Fool card, okay, and you have Judgment. The Fool card is taking a risk, but knowing the information ahead of time. Life is a risk. Everything in life is a gamble. And Aquarius, you of all zodiac signs know this, because you're the risk taker. You will take that chance. You will blurt out that whatever it is. You will tell the truth when nobody else is, knowing that you could be alienated. It's like you always knew the opposite, but you were compelled. You were born to move in this direction. So some of you are actually taking a leap of faith and moving into a soul purpose environment. It may be a new relationship or a reconciled relationship for a few amount of you on the reconciling. I hope many of you have healed over that, because it holds no importance as we move forward. It was in the past, and now it's you taking this leap of faith. And that's what I did when I started over, right? I took a leap of faith. I packed up all my stuff and I went to Europe. A teenage dream that finally came true after failed marriages and a lot of work, and 4 children, beautiful children. I love them more than anything. And I never thought I would get to go because of that. But you see, the universe comes in, the divine comes in, and we come in with our own mindset to make these changes on our own. You're taking a leap of faith because you've already done the research. So some of you are literally making a decision to go in a different direction. Threes and fives are going to be very big, and that's what I heard. And I even heard put it in the title. I wrote it down. A change with threes, and it's like that's like the worst title ever. But it's a hit and miss, right? There's something amazing coming in for you, and you already know this. Take care of your body. It is important to take care of your body. Some of you have become the mad professor. I'm that. I'm the mad professor. I wear really crappy clothes. I just like, build out this website. And then I get back to being me because it's easier. We don't have to put the effort in there because that's not our focus. And you've been focused on doing something. And now is that time where people are going to actually look at you and say, who are you? You're different. You look different. You're in a new home. You're in a new location. What is different about you? Maybe it's so subtle. You're going to get your hair cut, and everybody's going to go, "You look different. What's going on?" Whatever it is, you've got the Fool card. Do not judge yourself. The sneering and the cheering, those are people. They may be judging you in your opinion. They may not. But what's most important is you need to make sure you're not judging yourself. Take the risk of faith if it feels right in you, mind, body, and soul. It is now moving into deep dive, wellness, energy healing, quantum. This is a quantum leap for our Aquarians. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Much love. Oh, readings are open. They'll be closed, done. Private sessions will be done in May. Okay.